Good morning, welcome to Hunky Dory TV. Happy Friday!
Yay!
We've made it to Friday and really looking forward to today's show. If you've seen our show so far this week, we have got some amazing Black Friday deals. But before we talk about those, helping me out today, we've got Jess. Morning, Jess.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
Yeah, good.
Looking forward to the weekend?
Yeah.
As always. And in the demonstration corner, we've got Kat. Good morning.
Good morning.
You okay?
I am,
You
yeah.
had a good week?
It's been
I
a
haven't
tough
seen
one,
you yet.
this one. I'm not going to lie. We've had a lot of sleepless nights and I'm glad it's Friday, but really looking forward to this show.
We've got some good deals, haven't we?
Yeah,
So we
fabulous.
hope you can stay with us to go through these. So as you know, for this week and the next 2 weeks, we have got some amazing Black Friday deals every day for you on some of your favourite products as well. Savings of up to 80% we have got on some of the products. Plus, you also get a chance to win a share of £1,000. So all you need to do is place an order with us during our Black Friday event, and then you will be placed into a prize draw with a chance to win a share of £1,000. Is it like credit onto your account?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be credited into your account and you can choose to spend that with Hunky Dory on whatever you want. So it will be 4 chances, so you will win £250 credit into your Hunky Dory account. We were talking yesterday about what we would spend it on. I mean, I think at the minute we're always, because Christmas is coming up, we're thinking of everyone else, aren't we?
Yes.
So that if you were to win this, you could maybe buy some presents for people. Just save it for yourself.
Yeah.
Stock up on your card stock, your glues and things like that. So all you need to do is place an order with us during our Black Friday event and you will be automatically entered into that prize draw. We've got more to give away. Let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. So you will see that Dan has chosen over £200 worth of Hunky Dory products for this week's Win It Weekly. We've got one lucky winner who is going to win all of those products on there. So all you need to do is like, share and comment with your answer to the following question. On Christmas Day 1981, what was Dan's favourite gift? Was it A, Transformers Optimus Prime? Was it B, Prickles the Hedgehog? Or was it C, Tinker the Teddy Bear? And we are going to find out later in today's show. So make sure you like, share and comment with your answer to that question during the show to be in with your chance to win that. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine that coming just before Christmas, £200 worth of amazing Hunky Dory products. But moving on to today's show, we've got some deals for you today. So first up, oh, look at this. We have got our gorgeous foiled, adorable, scoreable cardstock. You can see it on the screen there. You've got 40 sheets, 2 of each, of 20 colours and different designs. Should be £19.99. You are saving 40%, just £11.99. And you can see that's one of my favourites, the animal print. For obvious reasons, I just love
Really
animal
love
print.
that.
But you can just see the range of different patterns, designs, the different colourways you're going to get. Just gorgeous cardstock. It's going to see you through all year, isn't it, with your Christmas crafting, with your spring, summer crafting and birthdays. So it's 40 sheets, 2 of each, of 20 colours and designs, just £11.99. Is that for the whole of the Black Friday event or until stocks last?
Well, stocks last.
Yeah, so that has just been added as an extra deal. So make sure you get hold of that, just £11.99 for that. We've then got our A5 card blanks megabyte. So we've got 40 card blanks, 2 each of 20 colours. So I'll try and go through the colours so that you can see them. So should be £19.99. You are saving 40%, just £11.99. You've got that gorgeous sort of pale blue there. where is it? The brown shades. I love this one. It's like cinnamon gingerbread, isn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely.
Perfect for your Christmas crafting. And then you've got your oranges, and you will get the envelopes to go with these as well. Look at that one, gorgeous. You sort of your bright pinks, your paler pinks there. Just all the colours that you know are going to work so well with all your topper collections, your pocket pads and little books that you've got.
I love that they're A5 as well, because it means you can chop them down to small sizes. So you can do your 7x5s out of there. You can get a like 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, which is obviously just a smidge under your 6x6.
Yes.
You can make 2 6x4s out of there. There's lots of different things you can do.
And the thing is, what you can do, if you cut them down slightly, you can use the extra bit to cut out maybe your sentiments or your dies from that part, so that you know it's going to coordinate perfectly with that cardstock. But how well is this going to work as well with that foiled card pack? But just, I think whatever card you're going to make, you're going to be able to find that just that right shade of colour in those card blanks. It should be $19.99, just $11.99, and don't forget as well, you do get the envelopes with those as well. Next up, oh, look at this, we have got our Perfect Days collection. Again, some of these products are 60% off. Let's find these. So first of all, we've got the topper collection. Should be $19.99, but just $11.99 during our Black Friday event. So you are going to get 8 topper sets, 4 designs, 2 of each. And you can see on there just the amount that you're going to get. You've got sentiments, you've got tags, you've got border strips. You've got those different shaped toppers there, and you can see the gorgeous coordinated cardstock. This is all on Adorable Scoreable Matte-tastic as well. And you can see, look at all the different sentiments you can get, and you can mix and match those across the topper sheets as well. Just gorgeous. There's 3, maybe even 4 cards that you could make from that topper sheet there. And then you've got that gorgeous cardstock as well. Look at this one. Oh, that's my cat.
So beautiful.
This one here is our little Alfie.
Oh, Alfie, I love that name.
After Alfie Bow.
Like, I love Alfie Bow as well.
So there we go.
We're all winning.
So you can see there again, you've got the tags, but you'll be able to look at these and you'll know people who have got these cats, won't you? If you make for charities, animal charities, these are going to be perfect as well. Just look at the detail in the cardstock as well.
It's so beautiful, isn't it?
And I think this collection is perfect for the Matte-tastic look as well, isn't it?
Definitely.
And again, just all the different types of cards that you can make with these. I love it when there's sort of your border strips as well that you could cut off and then use that middle panel. Oh, just checking himself out in the mirror. Just gorgeous. So 8 topper sets, 4 designs, 2 of each. Should be $19.99, but just $11.99 in the Black Friday event. We have then got our topper sets. If there's just a couple that you like, or maybe you love, you've got the whole collection, but there's some of them that you love so much you want individuals. The topper sets are 1 topper sheet, 1 foiled cardstock, and 1 printed cardstock. $3.99, but just $1.99, so half price. So you order 2 and you're getting 2 for the price of 1, aren't you? But just $1.99. Have a look on our website and you will see all of the different topper sets in that Perfect Days collection. Just gorgeous. And then one thing I absolutely love, let's make sure I've got it all, is your inserts and papers. I think it just adds that extra finishing touch to your cards. And with the inserts, they're sort of a more muted colour, but you can still use them on the front of your cards as well. But you will see how well those papers are going to match, and the inserts are going to match with those topper sets. Okay. Again, because they're inserts, you can ink onto them, you can put them through your printer to add your sentiment, stamp onto them. Just that range of different inserts there. And then we've also got the double-sided papers.
Oh, I forgot about these. These are so nice.
I love the papers, do you? Because I think if you've got the topper set, it just extends how many cards you can make. And you can see, look at that. Just gorgeous. I mean, $3.99, you are saving 60%. So I would definitely double up on these, and then you know you don't have to choose a side.
Definitely.
You've
And
got
these are
both.
papers that are going to, I mean, I know we say it all the time, but they're not exclusive to this kit. You could be using them
Not at
in
all.
lots and lots of different ways.
I mean, this one here reminded me of sort of summer vibes, doesn't it? You know, that
Yes.
pattern that they do sort of with the fruit and
Yes,
that really
yeah.
nice different tones on there. I mean, that could be your sort of masculine cards as well. But just use them throughout your collection. So you're going to get 3 of each design. Put that, so that's your floral one, and then you've got that gorgeous green on the back there. Just love the patterns on them. They're just
So lovely.
going to work so well with this collection and lots of other collections, like you said, Kat, that you've got as well. So that is your inserts and papers, just $3.99. And then the last product we've got in this collection is the gorgeous printed parchment. Let me find it. There we go.
Stunning.
I love parchment.
So
And
beautiful.
you can see there, can't you, how the light is going to reflect through that.
They look so rich and so expensive.
I mean, you can add it to your card fronts, can't you? I think it's also lovely when you make your gift boxes and cut your apertures out and put this inside there as well. So that is your first one. Oh, look.
Can I be really naughty?
You're going to steal that, aren't
pinch
you?
that one, not for this first demo, but I've got parchment in one of my later demos, but I think that might be a better match, so I'm going to pinch it. Just to show how you can use it with something else. Sorry.
And look at these gorgeous ones here. So you can cut into these and cut them down to make them into toppers. Again, cutting your apertures out of your card fronts so that the sort of the light shines through on those as well. And I think a lot of these, like we've said, you could use them for lots of other things as well. So you've got this nice blue floral print as well. So you're getting 4 designs, 4 of each. Should be $9.99. Just $5.99 for printed parchment. And then you've got the other, so you've got a mixture, haven't you, of the patterns and sort of the photos, the pictures as well.
Beautiful.
Just gorgeous. And I love the fact you get the different sizes as well. So you're easy enough to put them through your trim and cut them down. So 16 printed sheets, 4 designs, 4 of each, just $5.99. Gorgeous collection. As I said, have a look on the website. Look at the individual topper collections as well. We're going to go over to Kat for a demo.
You are. Cat for cats.
Oh, yeah. So
It was a dead easy choice for me this morning because my brother is adopting a cat on Sunday. He lost his other one a few months back and he's waited a good while. But when I was looking through this collection, and this one jumped out at me, and she is the spitting image of the cat that he is going to be adopting on Sunday. Coco,
oh my gosh, look.
Isn't she gorgeous? So I get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here and be able to make
Well, why not?
make him a new pet card. So let's go ahead. So I am taking the cardstock. We're going to do an 8x6. So I'm going to start with this side of my card, the plainest card. And I am, just to add a little bit of detail into the background, I'm going to do my favourite trick of coming 4.5 notches under the 6 and 4.5 notches under the 8, and then I can just chop into a little bit just to add a little bit of extra detail in the background. And should I go the opposite of what I usually do? And I'm going to keep, it's Friday and I'm feeling crazy.
Let's go for it, come on.
I'm going to keep my thicker bit on this side this time and thinner on this.
I feel like 8x6 cards are my sort of go-to at the moment.
Oh, I love an
Yeah.
8x6. And we'll chop that down to there. And then I will take my construction glue, giving it a whole new name today, construction glue even. If I get 50% of my words right today, I'll be impressed. So we're absolutely fine. So we're going to pop that there. And your construction glue is perfect for this because it just gives you that wiggle room so you can make sure that you're lining up all those mats and layers perfectly. There is a slight pattern on this one, so I'm just making sure I'm not putting it on upside down, because they're the kind of things I do notice afterwards. I know nobody else would, but my little brain.
That pattern just looks gorgeous. It almost looks like, well, like wallpaper, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I think that's the idea it's kind of giving on this one, isn't it? So we are going...
I love that, because you could have just like not cut into it and just stuck it down, but just cutting into it and adding that sort of really small edge of gold mirror just really makes it stand out, doesn't it?
It is. And it's just one of the details I really love doing, just to add a little bit of something to the background. To be fair, I'm probably going to be doing it on my next card as well, but we'll...
and
if it works,
you could
it
cut
works.
it into more pieces, couldn't you, or do sort of different sizes as well?
Yeah, so the rule of thumb is, that's why I took it to 4.5 extra. So for every extra line that you're adding, you need to go half what your mat and layer border is.
Yes, yeah.
To
To give you that space, yeah.
So that's why we did it like that. So yeah, so if you were adding 2 extra lines or 3 extra lines, you just take another half off you each time. So I'm going to take this one and we're going to cut round. We're not going right up to the edges because it's a little bit fiddly, but we can leave that border. And this is the beauty of doing a bigger card, that it gives you room to play with these elements.
I'm just trying to decide if he looks cute or a bit mischievous.
Oh, I think a bit of both.
Do you think?
I think this well, we're going to call her a girl because she's being named after Coco. I think she's one of those that you don't know what you're going to get. You could reach your hand out there for a fuss, and one day you will get the biggest fuss in the world, and then the next day she'll go for you.
Yeah.
Which is a bit like my Bella back home, but she's a tortie, so she's a naughty tortie.
So how many cats have you got?
I've now got 3.
3?
Yeah, it's over a year since we lost Eric, so I kind of have to drop the number down officially, but in my heart I still have 4.
Yeah.
And we'll just trim that along the border there. And then I'm going to, this wasn't in my original plan, if I've got a craft knife somewhere, there will be one about. Let me move my other things. Craft knife.
There.
You found one, thank you. Just going to take out this little panel here, just to give it a bit more see-through ability. And again, I'm not going right up to the edge.
That's nice to see as well, isn't it? That you can use your scissors or your craft knife, isn't
Yeah.
it? And sometimes you can sort of use both to do the job.
If you can get into this gap with your scissors, you're a better person than I am. But yeah, I find it easier for the scissors around the outside. And then I'm just going to take this tiny little bit out of here. And it just gives it more of that 3D aspect, I think, if you just go in and take those little bits out. And there we go. So my idea now is that I'm going to layer these up on here. I've put some foam pads on, and then I want to sit this across, so we've got that lovely doubled image working. So I might hang this over the edge a little bit, so I've gone maybe a bit heavy with my foam pads, but you guys will overlook that. You will learn from my mistake and only put them on the sides when you're doing this at home. And again, because this is 8x6, you can pop it in an 8x8 envelope, so that allows you to be able to overhang those elements a bit. And then pop Coco in the middle of there. I presume he's keeping the name, he usually does.
Yeah, it's a nice, cute name, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it suits her. I am just going to put this back on. You don't have to do this because you're not going to put the foam pad there, but I'm just doing it so I don't keep sticking it to my desk. And then we're going to double up the foam pads on this one so we get that nice depth at the bottom. So I'm going to keep this down because I know that topper sits quite low, so we're going to put this at the bottom length. And then I'm just going to figure out where this sits on here so I know where I've got a foam pad that I can anchor. So we're going to go this side here.
That's a good thing to do, isn't it? Try it out and just see where you need to put them.
Definitely. And then I'm just going to take this little bit that we've got left here over on that side, just a single layer, so it secures it to the topper on the sheet. And then we're just going to layer this over the top, line that up with the bottom matten layer. Then I am going to take, should we take the strip and strip? I feel like being in there a while today, so I'm just going to go as long as I want to go.
Because we normally do them the length of the sheet, don't we? You can use them on more than one card, can't you?
Definitely, yeah. And if you're clever with them, if you can get loads out of them, because if you're popping them behind toppers and stuff, you can cut them to fit.
Yeah.
So they just stick either side, so you don't have to use the bit that goes behind the topper.
Yes, yeah.
And you can really, really stretch them. So I just marked that because I didn't measure any of these bits that I was putting on. I've just marked that so I know where to cut it. And then we are going to go a little note to say, and then I've delved into our Matastic Essential Book of Sentiments 2024, and we've got congratulations on becoming a Pawson parent. So it's the most amazing card for him ever. So let's...
That is perfect.
Get this one at the top. And there's two really nice colours there as well. There's like that lovely kind of mushroom colour and the cream. So I'm going to hold them up and see what fits.
Yeah, I feel best. Like both of them are perfect colours for that.
I think I like the cream. I think it just stands out a little bit more.
But what a lovely sentiment to have as well.
Isn't it amazing? And it's one of those things that you think, well, when am I going to use that? Now is when you use that.
Today.
Yep. And we'll pop that on our card blank. And yeah, thank you, Hunky Dory, for letting me make a card for a family member while I'm on it.
I'm sure it's not the first time, Kat.
Thing is, I don't think we ever got round to giving him his birthday cards, but you know, you got one for being a cat parent instead, so that's more important. And there we go, an ode to Coco.
I absolutely love that, and just the fact that you can, it looks like the cat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you can sort of almost like personalise it as well. Oh, just gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely. So if you want to check out those, go onto our website, and that is our Perfect Days collection that Kat used there. Let's do, is it Win It Weekly, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Win It Weekly. So you've got a chance of winning £1,000 share. So all you need to do is place... Sorry. all you need to do is place an order during our Black Friday event to be entered into a prize draw, to be in with a chance to win £250 store credit with Hunky Dory. The 4 winners will be chosen on, is it Monday the 2nd of December? So it closes at midnight on that Sunday. So the winners will be announced in the show on Monday the 2nd of December. So place an order and you will be automatically entered with a chance to win that store credit. Are we doing Win It Weekly as well?
No, we'll do that.
Okay, we'll do press petals. I absolutely love this collection. So some of these products are saving 80%. I know. Wow. So we'll go through it, and when you see it, it's just gorgeous. So first off, we have got the Topper collection. So should be $19.99, just $9.99. So half price, and just look at the colours. If you've been doing lots of Christmas crafting, I think looking at the weather outside, this is just going to be so cheerful and remind us of those gorgeous summer days. So you've got 8 topper sets, 4 designs, 2 of each. And you can see just some of the sentiments on here. You bring colour to my world. So just send in those cards, maybe just because. So you've got the gorgeous cardstock that goes with them as well. And you can see how you could sort of cut into these as well.
So beautiful, so fresh and vibrant.
It's
like
gorgeous,
you said.
isn't it? And you've got the border strips, you've got your sentiments and your tags, you've got your different topper shapes and with your frames. Just so many possibilities of how you can use this. And that says a little note to say,
so
just
cute.
along there as well. So you could maybe cut that strip off and maybe put it across your card as well. Just, I mean, birthdays, I mean, you know, we all have lots of birthdays to make cards for, but I think also anniversaries. And look at this, they are all individual, already die cut. You can just press them out and just think about how many cards you could make with those. You could make, you know, like a notelet set, and just put a few on each, and then maybe make a box to put them in. It's your time to bloom. That's what the sentiment says there. Just, I think, just really cheerful, uplifting colours and sentiments within these. I love this one as well.
Yeah, definitely. Get it now while it's this amazing price.
Yep.
And then come January when you need that boost of fun and colour.
Yes.
You can delve
And you
into
wanna
this,
look
make
ahead.
some cards
Yeah.
for the year to come.
And you can see how you've got the sort of the different colour themes. So this is more of your purples. Again, spread kindness like wildflowers. And just, I think these have got really different sentiments, like really sort of heartfelt, kind sentiments that you would want to send. And again, you've got those border strips that myself and Kat were talking about, how you can use those on your cards as well.
I just love how it's taken something that's like a very traditional technique, like pressing petals and
Yes.
stuff. I mean, it's been done for hundreds of years, but we've just given it this really vibrant modern twist.
Yeah, and I think it's done that
stunning.
with the sort of the notebook and
Yeah.
the sort of the paper clips just added to there. It really just does add to the, I don't know, it's just, I love that sort of paper, like torn paper behind those flowers. So 8 topper sets, 4 designs, 2 of each, half price, just $9.99, and I absolutely just love the colours within that. Next up, we've got the individual topper sets. So you can see here, this shows you clearly, doesn't it? So you've got sort of the blues on that one, then you've got your purples there, sort of your mixture with your yellows, and then those gorgeous pinks. So each set contains 1 foiled cardstock, 1 printed cardstock, and 1 topper sheet. Again, saving 50%, should be $3.99, just $1.99. So if you've got the whole set, again, like we said before, and there's individual topper sheets that you really like and think you will use often, then this is how you can top up that collection. So have a look on the website, just $1.99 for those topper sets. Just
Going
Just
and
got
going.
loads. Inserts and papers. Look at these. That's too nice to go inside a card,
I
isn't
know.
it? You could definitely be using these on the outside of your cards. So you can see there, you've got that sort of paper, torn paper and paper clip theme running through it as well. And I just love sort of the black outline of the flowers on there, just to really sort of add definition to them. So these should be $7.99, but you are saving 63%. So just $2.99. So you're getting 12 inserts and your 12 double-sided papers.
Look at
Again, look. Don't forget, with your inserts, you can put them in your printer, you can stamp on them, you can ink onto them.
Oh.
Just gorgeous. And I think these inserts are less sort of muted, aren't they, than some of the others?
Yeah,
that you could
definitely. Yeah, but it works so well with this collection.
Yeah, definitely be using them on the fronts of your cards. And then you've also got those 12 double-sided papers. You've got the gorgeous floral there, and then the pink pattern on the back. I love this one. And you'll see how all of these are going to work so well with all of the different toppers. So you've got maybe a more busy one side, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then sort of a more paler tones on the reverse.
Oh, I love that.
It's just gorgeous, isn't it? And I think with paper like this, you wouldn't need to use a lot of it on your card.
Nope.
To sort of highlight it, you could just, you know, maybe use a small part of that, and then that could be your matte and layer on the reverse. I love this one as well.
Beautiful.
Just gorgeous colours within those. So 12 inserts, 12 double-sided papers, just $2.99, and definitely you can multi-buy on those, so you know you're going to be able to extend how many cards you can make with the gorgeous topper collection. We've then got our foiled acetate. We know how much everyone loves the foiled acetate. How lovely would this look coloured with your craft markers as well?
Yes.
Just highlight certain parts of it. And again, you know you've got your gold on the one side and that silver on the reverse. And not just to be used for this collection, most of these can be used with all of your other Hunky Dory products as well. So that is your floral. So you're getting 16 sheets, 4 designs, 4 of each. Should be $11.99. Again, half price, just $5.99. I love that one, that's stitched.
It's so stunning, isn't it?
Stitched edge there.
16 sheets of foiled acetate
know.
for £6.
And again, like
It's
I say, you
mad.
can use it with so many other things as well. And I love how we've got some that's edge to edge foiled, and then others where you've just got that gorgeous strip again that you might want to colour. And then lastly, oh, I love this one. Look, it's just so different as well,
Yeah,
isn't it? With
we've
those
not done anything
notebooks
like that
with the
one
flowers
before.
as well. Going to be perfect. And don't forget, you can make your card blanks from it as well. You can use it for your apertures to make shaker elements as well. So that is your foiled acetate, just $5.99. We have then got the adorable scoreable selection. This is going to work perfectly with this pressed petals collection. So you get 24 sheets, 8 different colours, 3 of each. Should be $9.99, but half price, just $4.99. And you can see on there the colours that you're going to get. Again, perfect for this collection, but just to stock up your stash, isn't it, of adorable scoreable colours. So many popular colours. Well, for me, definitely, I'm always going for those, the pinks and the purples. And then you've got those lighter tones as well. So just $4.99 for that gorgeous, adorable scoreable. And then we have got ribbon and twine selection. So should be $9.99. Yes, that price is correct.
What?
You are saving 80%, just $1.99. So you are getting 24 meters of twine and ribbon.
No.
12 meters of ribbon, 6 colours, so 2 meters of each, and 12 meters of twine. And I'll turn it round. I won't open it in case I get topped off. But you can see the different colour twine within there. You've got your blues, your oranges, your pinks, just all different colours of twine and ribbon. So again, perfect for this collection, but just to stock up on your stash. Perfect to wrap Christmas presents, the twine.
Yeah.
If you're wrapping them in sort of your brown paper, just gorgeous. So just $1.99. I would definitely be multi-buying on there. $1.99 for 24 meters.
You're not going to be able to find ribbon at that price anywhere else. No. I'm 99% sure.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to your pound shop.
Not at all.
And get 24 meters of ribbon.
And the quality and
that.
yeah, and the colours within there. Last up, oh, I missed it out. Sorry, Jess. Is the tag pad, which is quite good to do it now because it is going to work perfectly with that ribbon and twine. 48 tag shaped pages, 12 designs, 4 of each. Should be $7.99, but half price at just $3.99. Lovingly handmade for you. And these are perfect. You can, I mean, tags look lovely on the front of cards, don't they?
Yeah.
With your ribbon on. But then you can also put them on your gift boxes, your gift bags. Enjoy the little things. And again, it's just bringing back those gorgeous sentiments, isn't it? Have a beautiful day. And then you'll see how they sort of work with all of the topper sheets as well. Thanks a bunch. I mean, with these ones, you could even sort of, if you bought some on flowers, you could just put that onto them with a bit of the ribbon or the twine. You are blooming lovely. And they are plain on the back, so you could write your message on the back as well if you are adding them to gifts. But also, you could use your shape dies, couldn't you, and cut into these birthday wishes. So 48 shape pages, just $3.99, and the hole is already punched into them for you to thread your ribbon and twine through. So that is your Pressed Petals tag pad. I love all of those.
Do you know, I've just worked it out. Oh. If you were to buy your ribbon and your tag pads for £6,
yes,
and you were just to make tags out of them, just use your ribbon, they'd work out at 4p each.
Oh my gosh.
Well, just over 4p each, so say 5p each. I think what you could sell them for.
Oh my gosh, so I think if you put maybe 5 in a cellophane bag, that would cost you what, 30p with the bag?
Yeah.
And even if you sold them for £1, you would be, Yeah,
you're well making over 100% profit on each one, aren't you? Crazy beans, absolutely crazy.
So if you are making to sell as well, if you've got craft fairs, think about next summer, craft fairs that people have, definitely this is the time to buy products, isn't it? Perfect. We're going to have a demo with the...
You certainly can. Right. Let's do it. So again, I'm going to keep this really, really simple, but I've not put my gold mirror in, so I'm going to need to pinch a sheet of that. Here we go.
Some there, yeah.
Pull some up. But this is the beauty of cards like this, because sometimes when you're getting them on a deal, you just want to be able to make them really quick and really simple. But also what I love when you're getting them at this price is that you can be a little bit bougie and you can maybe chuck on a few more elements.
More than you normally would,
More than you normally would. So this one...
I feel like when it's half the price, you can add twice as many, can't you?
You can, absolutely. So I'm going to go 8x8, and I'm going to try and get as many of these toppers onto this one sheet as possible. So let's go for this nice colourful background. And again, I'm going to... No, let's just do it, because there's going to be lots and lots going on. So we'll just do it to a normal mat and layer. Let's not overcomplicate things. So this is going to be a trust of the process. We're going to be laying things out and just having a play around.
I think people can't quite believe the price of the the ribbon and the twine.
I I'm going to go back to using Natalie's word of the day from Wednesday. And it's stupid. Stupidly good, but it's stupid. So we're just going to layer that up. And then I've gone ahead, I've added foam pads to the back of everything in the hopes I'll get as many on as possible. So I'm just going to pop them out. And then we're just going to start playing around, layering them up. I'm going to take all the main ones first, and I'll come back and use the tags afterwards.
I love the fact with these as well. They're all a similar size, but there's lots of different sort of shapes to them, isn't there, as well?
Is, yeah, but they all kind of complement each other
Yes,
in the
yeah.
same way. So I'm going to leave my little sentiment strips in there to start off with. We'll pop everything else out, and then I'm just going to start playing around. So if I put ones that have got sentiments on down here, ones that have just got pictures on up there. So they're ones I know that I'm going to want on top layers.
Carol
So-
says that topper sheet would make a great waterfall card.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect, yeah. So I'm going to try not to have the same shape anywhere in a row. Which I don't actually think is going to be that difficult. Bring the blue up. Try and keep all the colours separate. And we've got a bit of pink in there. Pink could go down here. Have yellow on the top there. And then pink again here. Well, that was rather
Easy.
easy. But we are going to layer it up a bit more. Is everybody happy with that? We've got a nice distribution of colour. There's nothing too samey next to each other. And then you don't even have to be too precise how you pop these down, because they're different shapes and stuff. You can just wing it.
And if you think that's just one topper sheet, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. So when you're getting it in the deal and you're getting two in the set, it's absolutely incredible. Even if you were doing this out of the individual packs, it's still only costing you $1.99. And an 8x8 card, you're selling for a lot more than that. aren't you?
Definitely.
Or to buy an 8x8 card, if you're sending it to someone, you're still getting much more value for money.
Yeah.
And this is what I love about sales, is that you can just go a little bit OTT. Line that up. Now, I still have got 3 more here. So let me see if there's any way I can bring these back in. Just make sure my sentiments don't clash. A little something just for you. It's your time to bloom. That's fine, isn't it? So
Yeah.
we could add them on there.
Then we've got one left.
We've got one left, but I've got
Got an idea.
an idea. I'm just going to double up these foam pads because it is sitting in that gap there. So I'll just add a little bit more. Well, she says she's got an idea, but it might be a little bit... Oh, I know what I could do with it. So I'm just going to double that up. Again, let's pop a little bit in this space here so I know it's going to sit lovely. On to there, and then I'm even going to try and get in. What have we got here? So the only thing is this any of these clash. So we've got thanks, so we can't really use thanks a bunch. We'll go happy birthday and on your special day. But that thanks a bunch you can save and use like with one of your tag pads or something like that.
That'd be a good idea, just to
Yeah.
add a bit of dimension to it as well, isn't it?
So we'll layer that across there. And this one on the bottom. And how easy is this to do? Now, I have put a foam pad on the back of here, but I'm going to take it off. And then we're going to use it as, because of course you'd go and put your insert in the middle. But I'm going to use this as a little thing on the back of my card. You know, like the little watermark that you get.
Yeah. Again, it's just finishing touches like that that take it to the next,
next
level,
level.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Whether you're giving it as a gift to someone or selling them.
And there's not a crafter out there, no matter what level. If this was your very, very first card, if you were giving this as a gift to somebody at Christmas that's expressed an interest in crafting, this, A, it's an amazing price.
Yes.
And B, cards like this, brand new beginners can make them. There's nothing that nobody can do on there. It's literally just foam padding things up and sticking them.
You just need a trimmer,
down.
don't you? And some
gold mirror.
glue and just love it.
Definitely more is more, but I think
That's
this kind of style works so well.
And I think it's one of those cards as well that people, when they receive it, they're going to take a lot of time to look at it because there's so much detail on there. They're really going to take that time to have a look at it as well.
Definitely.
Just gorgeous. And like I said, I just love the sentiments on them as well.
So cute.
Thank you, Kat.
Welcome.
So just a reminder of our Win It Weekly question. Don't forget, you will need to like, share and comment, but just look at the prize that you can win. Dan has chosen a selection of his favourite Hunky Dory products worth over £200. So there's going to be one lucky winner that we are going to announce today at the end of the show. But you can still like, share and comment. The question is, on Christmas Day 1981, what was Dan's favourite gift? Was it A, a Transformers Optimus Prime? Was it B, Prickles the Hedgehog? Or was it C, Tinker the Teddy Bear? So make sure you comment now to be with a chance to win over £200 worth of gorgeous Hunky Dory products. Next up, we have got some brilliant sort of craft stash builders, haven't we? Those extras that we all need. So first off, we have got our Diamond Sparkles gemstones. Some of these products have up to 67% off from just 99 pence. So we have got gemstone roses there. How gorgeous are they going to look on your cards? We have got the border strips. Look at those. And then we have got the individual gemstones, shimmering gemstones as well. So you can see all of those different colours there. And those are almost, they're like two-tone, aren't they? Sort of your rainbow ones you can see there. So if you go onto our website and have a look at Diamond Sparkle Gemstones, you will see all the offers there on those. So starting at just 99p, some savings of up to 67% on there. Perfect. And then next up we have got our Dots to Diamonds paper craft pad. Should be £11.99, just £3.99. You are saving 67%. So you are getting 48 sheets of Ink Me, so you can add your inks to it, your craft alcohol markers, and then what you can do on these sections here, you can add your Diamond Sparkle gems to them. So you can see it's your day to sparkle, shimmer and shine. So you're getting 12 designs, 4 of each. Let's find the next one. Oh, look at that one. How perfect for a wedding or an engagement there. You've got that key, maybe a moving home card, new house. You can either keep it on here or you could maybe fussy cut around it as well. So if you haven't tried these before, this is the perfect opportunity to have a go at these. You can see how gorgeous that would be to colour in and then add those gemstones around it. And then you could maybe stamp your sentiment in the centre there. Oh, the champagne corks and the bubbles from there. If you've got a congratulations. Again, you could fussy cut it or you could add your sentiment to these parts here. So lots of different options here. 48 sheets, just at £3.99. I mean, that could be sort of a new baby card, a sort of a birthday. You've got your balloons there. So if you've never tried these, just perfect. Give them a go. Love that one, the present. Lots of areas to stamp your sentiments and add your die cut sentiments to. So that is just $3.99, and that is your dots to diamonds pad. So if you haven't seen that, definitely have a look at that. We have then got, I'm going to take them all out. Our button assortments through them all stored together. So you have got a lot of different options here. So first off, you've got your pastels. You have then got your sunrise, so your yellows and your reds within there. You've also got your festive, but again, you could be using these all year round.
That's just fun, bright colours, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think the smaller ones in here, you could maybe possibly add them to that dots to diamonds pad as well, couldn't you? You have got your monochrome, so your cream, white, blacks and greys in there. You have got your greens. And just look at the amount that you get. There's 80 grams per jar. You can see how long these are going to be able to last you. You've got your purples. You can see a range of different shapes in there. You can see that flower button there, different sizes. You have got your blues.
Ooh. Very
all the
pretty.
different shades in there. And then lastly, you have got your pinks. And again, you can just see the variety that you're going to get within those. So each one is just $1.99 for those. Just perfect. Just to add that little bit extra and just that bit of dimension to your cards. We then have our fancy... I'm going to have to move these, aren't I? Let's get them all out and block the camera. We have then got our fancy foiled aperture cards. So you can see there, you've got 24 card blanks, so 4 of each. You've got 7 by 5 and you've got your 6 by 6 as well. So you can see all you need to do is just pop out the centre, and you've got your different shapes of apertures as well. Got your circles there, and just perfect if you haven't got a die cutting machine. If you're crafting on the go, and you know, you just want a really quick make. How gorgeous is that one? We do toppers sort of that shape as well, don't we?
Yeah.
And your squares there. Oh,
and it's almost 2 for 1, isn't it? Because you're getting your aperture and you're getting the bit that pops out that you can use for lots of other things.
Yeah,
as well.
so actually you could stamp a lovely sentiment, couldn't you, onto
Yeah.
here, and perhaps use it on a different card as well.
Yeah,
So
or use it to make a matching gift tag if you were sending it with a present or something.
oh, that'd
like
be
that.
nice. Yeah, so 24 foiled card blanks, just $5.99, and you get your 7 by 5, your 6 by 6, and you also get the envelopes to go with them as well. So definitely the time to start stocking up sort of on some of your favourite products, isn't it, and your card blanks. Next up, we have our cut and craft value packs. I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's half price.
These were value packs at the original price.
Yeah.
No.
I know.
No.
So you can choose from All You Need Is Love or An English Country Garden. Each pack includes 48 sheets. 48 sheets for $5.99.
No.
What are we doing?
Madness.
So you can see there the variety you are going to get. So you're going to get 24 topper sheets, so 4 sheets of 6 designs, and 24 printed and coated papers. And then you just need to cut them out, is that right?
Yeah.
Cut
yeah,
around
yeah,
them.
that's-
Yeah.
Yep.
So you
But
can,
I'm sure your dies and things will go around
as
them
well,
as well.
yeah. Oh no, I'd have an evening where I just sat and
Sit
just
and cut
around them. I
Yeah.
really like doing that. In fact, I might get one of these. Just $5.99. So if you've got weddings next year, anniversaries, you've got the hearts, Valentine's Day, anything like that, And I think these are one of those staples that you should always have just in case. You know, somebody will say, I need a wedding card or I need an engagement card. For $5.99,
It is
you've got
because you
that
get
whole pack.
everything in there as well. It's not just your toppers. You get your toppers, you get sentiments, you get background papers.
Yeah.
So you've got everything you need.
You've got your card, haven't you, in there?
In there.
Yeah. So, what did we say? 48 sheets in that one. And then we've got the English Country Garden. You can see there. And you can see there you've got that sort of cut line, haven't you?
Yeah.
To guide you if you want to leave like a small edge to them. I love those sort of, like the wooden sticks, aren't they?
Yeah.
But you
that
can
you've got in your
see.
plant pots.
They were a value pack at $11.99, like Kat was
Yeah,
saying.
it's madness.
And then you've got the papers in there. 48 sheets, just $5.99. So they are your cut and craft value packs. Absolutely love those. And then we've got, for the love of stamps, Midnight Garden Flowers Multi-Buy. You get all three? I absolutely love these shows. So you are getting all three of these, and you can see, if I hold, like, you can see how big those stamps are, can't
Yeah.
you? It's a full-size stamp that's going to fill sort of a 6x4 card front. So you have got the Luscious Lilies. How gorgeous would they
Stunning.
look? Sort of gold heat embossed.
Yeah, there's so many beautiful things you
Yeah.
can do. Again, another one that's absolutely great, whether you're just starting out with stamping, you can keep them really, really simple. And like you said, just do them
stamp
in
that.
your blank.
Yeah.
Black, and then go on to doing them with your heat embossing, but then you can go in and colour in the flowers and stuff as
Yeah.
well. The one that's going to take you from beginner to expert
Or
at
maybe
an amazing price.
yeah, stamp them onto your sort of your matte-tastic as well.
Yeah.
Your coloured cardstock, add your inks to them. Then we have got the Coneflower Delights.
Beautiful.
Just see how gorgeous. So should be $29.97. They are normally $9.99 each, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you are getting, buy one, we'll just chuck another two in.
Free.
And your sweet hyacinths. How gorgeous are these to colour?
I love how the design comes off the edges of the black background
Yes,
as well.
yeah.
It's, well, you know I like things that overhang as my first card. So these are just perfect for me.
So all three of those amazing stamps, just $9.99, which is normally the price of just one of those. Just gorgeous. So we've got another demo.
We have, she says. Do you need to paint stuff?
Okay, what would you like?
Some stuff off you.
Oh.
I need a couple of sheets from the Dots to Diamond, like the champagne bottle, please.
There you go.
Thank you. Because the one we had, it's obviously been a popular design, and I only had one in them. So,
See,
do a
these-
bit of colouring.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I love these sorts of things because I very rarely sit and make a card from start to finish. You know, if you're watching TV of an evening, you want something to do. I think these are just perfect, aren't they? Colour them in, add your gemstones, and then just turn them into cards like another time, isn't it?
Definitely. And I think the beauty of these is as well that, again, if you are new to colouring and things, the image sizes are not overwhelming. They're a great place for you to practice and start with your shading. Now, it looks like I'm going a bit crazy because I'm just going in with this solid yellow, and it looks a bit bright and a bit thin and
Trust
a bit
the
over the top,
process.
but it is a trusted process. So that was 408. I'm going to follow that up with 526, which is a bit more of a mustard colour, and then I'm just going to pick out a side. We're going to do quite a big portion of this, and we can always go back and blend more colour in if we want to. And again, and just take that like that, just to about halfway. Then I'm going to go back to my 406, and I'm just going to start where the harsh line is, where they join each other, but just to start blending those in. And then I can decide if I want a little bit more of that golden tone down here. I can come into the corner, bring that round. I can add a bit more depth back in over the top here. And like I said, they're just a great place to start. But you can see already the dimension that we're starting to get on this label on the top of this bottle. And then just to finish it off, I am going with a 540. Now when I first put this down, you're going to think, oh, that's too dark, it's going to spoil it. But again, when we go back and blend it in, it's just going to give us that lovely depth and definition to the side of the bottle here. So again, go back to the colour that that's sat on top of, and you can see just how beautifully and easily this starts to blend. And then always give it a couple of seconds or a little bit of time just to dry down, because you can always come back and add again, but as a little bit of time, they meld into each other a little bit more. So I'm going to work on the bottle bit now, and we're just going to go on to green. For this, I've got my 481. And again, it looks a bit harsh and a bit bright to start off with, but as soon as we start blending this down, you're going to be absolutely fine.
The nice thing about these as well is it's not an overwhelming amount of colour, is there?
No, absolutely not.
But you're still going to be able to make a large card with them.
And I mean, you can do as much or as little as you want. You can then go in with your inks and do an inky background and things like that as well if you wanted to. So I'm just getting that colour down there. Again, I'm not being too fussy about how it's laid to start off with. Then I'm going to go with my 421. And again, we're going to keep the darker shadow on this side of the bottle.
Myra says, I love watching cat colour, it's awesome.
Oh, thank you. It's
Got
something
to
I
look for
do.
the colouring, yeah.
I do love to do. So you can see how we've got quite a harsh line there again. But again, I'm just going to go back with this. And it will just slightly darken where we've put it before. But we can bring it round and get that lovely, lovely kind of reflection on the bottle there. I'm going to go back and add a little bit more. I could just colour this whole thing in, but I don't think I'm allowed to at the time. But you can just see how the depth and dimension we've added to that very, very simply. We've just used a couple of colours.
Yeah.
Again, when you see my finished one, I've used gold on there and stuff. And then it's as simple as, I'm going to keep this so I'm not wasting too many pages. Or am I? No, I'm going to have to use another because I'm going to have to show you putting the gems down. And then it's as simple as picking out some gems and popping them down. So I'm going to keep with like kind of the goldy tones and stuff here, but you can see they've all got those beautiful dots on. So you can follow that, or if your gems are a little bit bigger, you can just play around with them. But if I was doing this bit here, I'm going to go for the red on the green because I think it just gives it that kind of really poppy look. Let's use a sheet that I've already used. Let's not be too wasteful. But I think it just gives it that really, really luxurious look.
And definitely have a look on our website. Some of these Diamond Sparkle gemstones have got up to 67% savings.
Wow.
So again, for this type of crafting.
Absolutely perfect. This one. Yeah, it is. It's something, if you've got favourites and you love the dots to diamonds, go and stock up on them because you are going to use a lot of them. You know, you might have to use multiple sheets with because you get 4 colours on each.
Yes, yeah.
You might need to use multiple packs. So this is the time why they're at such a good price. And then for the spray here, I'm using the this range of colours that we've got here. So I'm just going to copy it like that. So I got this ombre effect going out. So for the bottom ones, we're going to start with the golds. Do a couple of layers of them. And you've got the 3 sizes and you've got the 3 sizes of dots, so it's easy to match them up. And then in the middle section, we're going to go with this lovely kind of burnt orangey gold colour. I'm going to put a few of them on.
It's nice how you've got the different sizes as well, isn't it?
It is. And then for the end section, we're going to go for this really lovely kind of bronzy gold kind of colour. Obviously, you're going to do many more than I am. But just carry that all the way through. And when you're done, you should end up with something that looks like this.
Look at that.
So, I have got an idea what I want to do for this, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. And it was like Natalie that gave me the idea to make this kind of like a wobbly element on top. So I'm going to try and make this. Cut your bottle more sense than I do. So I'm going to...
No, I think sometimes as we're doing things, different ideas come to us, don't they?
Yeah. So I'm going to try and keep this as close to the edge as possible, because I do want to keep this nice and neat to pop back over. Again, this is something where you could go in with your craft knife if you were happier doing it that way. And just take this round and be as neat as I possibly can. And hopefully the funness that we're going to add with this little wobbly element will distract if there's any little imperfections. I'm going to take that round. Close as we can, just like that. So where my rough edges here, I just like to take either my nail, as you can see I'm doing there, or you can use like your burnishing tool or something like that, just to make them sit down nice and flat. And then if I pop this over the top here, hopefully
perfect.
We should be okay.
I'm just wondering how much you would sell this card for.
I know, because people are just going to look at those gemstones. Because they're really unusual as well. Like the colours are not just your boring gold. Not that gold's boring, but do you know what I mean? There's more depth and stuff in there. And then they're not just gold. They've got this beautiful sparkly, and then this really, really beautiful, like kind of, the way that they're faceted as well is really unusual. People are going to think it's cost you an absolute fortune to make. So we're going to pop that on there, and then before I go any further, before I make this too thick, just to add another little bit of interest, I'm just going to take 2 of the corners off, just 2. Give it a bit more shape and dimension. It's all lined up. Yeah, I have to, you know, when you're looking at it and you're thinking, have I done that right? So we're now going to take this little bottle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a little wobbly element. So I've got somewhere, which I always do this, I always lose it,
a bit of
some
acetate.
acetate.
Yeah.
You can always colour in your bottle underneath as well if you wanted to make it all blend a bit more seamlessly. Now I'm just going to take about 3/4 of an inch, and let's do it by 3 to start off with, and then I can always trim it down if need be. I'm going to fold it in half, and then fold my halves in half. Again, you can score this, but sometimes it's just easier to do it like this.
Sometimes find it springs more as well. If yeah. By hand.
And let's use a little bit of our high-tack tape, a nice thick one here on each side. And again, because I've not done the neatest job underneath, I'm not going to make it too bouncy, but you could really, really have it springing off if you wanted to.
Look, you say you just colour the one underneath as well, isn't it?
So I'm going to pop this down where it's going to fit just right there. Take off our top layer. And then we can add our little champagne bottle back in over the top. Like I said, if you line that up with the gap, then you know it's going to fit perfectly. And you just got to get this really.
Look at that.
How cute is that? So I've done a matching matte layer that we'll pop this down onto.
Diane says she's got this pad but never tried it. She says she might have a try later.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Again, it's a bit like you said before with the cut and craft. It's one of those things that if you've not got an actual card to make but you want to do some crafting,
Yes.
you can sit down and cut things out, or you can sit there and get things pre-gemmed. It's beautiful for stuff like that. So we're going to do that there. Now, this is where I brought in that other piece of parchment before. I am going to give it back to go back in the pack because I've realised I want to keep the green in. But this have worked absolutely perfectly with the colours and everything on there. It was just absolutely stunning. And I would have placed it on some gold mirror as well, so you get that absolute richness on there. But you could, it's just an example how you don't need to use them in the kit. They've got so many uses throughout. So I'm going to hand that back. I'm not going to be mega naughty.
Thank you.
So that can go back into stock. And we are just going to use some of our green parchment. So my finished card is going to be 7 by 7. So I'm going to take this to, let's do 6.5 by 6.5.
So that pad is on the screen now, just $3.99 for the 48 sheets. So that could be 48 cards, couldn't it? But like you've done there, you could use 2 sheets because the price is so good.
Yeah. And we're just going to copy the corners that we did before, just to keep everything. So I'm, as you see, doing opposite corners, and I love putting any kind of parchment onto Miri. It just gives it this special glow. So we know our top ascension is going to be sat in the middle of here, so I can go in and get a good amount of tape down there, and it's all going to be hidden. We can just layer this up. And I love it, kind of gives you that glass bottle effect, doesn't it? That kind of over the gold there. It gives you this beautiful, lustre kind of champagne bottle shine. Again, I'm not going with foam pads because we've got that quite springy element. The 3D-ness is there already. I'll pop that on there. And then from our, where she hid it, here, from our bigger book of sentiments, we've got this perfectly coloured Have an Amazing 21st Birthday that we can just pop down on there, get it on to our 7 by 7 card blank. You could cut your card blank to match your corners if you wanted to. This is so much fun.
I absolutely
Thank you, Natalie, for the idea. It just shows. Isn't it cute?
I just love it.
Yeah.
And think how you could put someone's name on it as well, couldn't you? And just personalise it. But please, if you haven't tried them, now is the time to try these pads. They are just so much fun and just make really effective cards, don't they? Show-stopping cards.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kat.
Not
all of those. Thank you. So what I thought I'd do quick, there was a comment online regarding the cut and craft value packs, what they are. So I've opened one. I mean, it's not like Dan's just walked in or anything.
No. It's like, just be caught.
Yeah. Oh dear. So I just thought we'd go really quickly through it just to show you. So you get these gorgeous topper sheets, but they are not die cut. You just need to cut around them. But you've got the edge there as a guide. You know, just one evening, just sit while watching telly. And then you get all of your gorgeous papers as well. So you've got your toppers, your papers. You can see the pattern papers in there. 48 sheets you are getting within this collection for just $5.99, and you can see some of them sort of a half of the sheet, and some of them are the whole sheet. And then again, more toppers. So those ones you don't need to fussy cut around. You can just take your trimmer and cut them into sections there. So I just wanted to show people, if you haven't heard of these before or you haven't seen them, these are what they, look at these. These are what they are made up of. Just $5.99. So you've got All You Need Is Love, or this is the English Country Garden. So those are your cut and craft value packs. You taking over?
I don't know. Am I?
What's the plan? What's the plan?
Have you chosen?
No?
No?
Have we?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Good morning, everyone. I'll shout because I'm not on the mic. Okay. Okay, so we had a Win It Weekly this week. That was my question. Can we bring it up? Yeah. Okay, so this is to win my goodie bag, and they've put my good. Oh no, they haven't. It was there yesterday, wasn't it?
We've got the. There you go.
It's okay. There it is. Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you. Right. So what we asked is, on Christmas Day, 1981, what was Dan's favourite gift? Was it A, Transformers Optimus Prime, B, Prickles the Hedgehog, or C, Tinker the Teddy Bear? Tricky this week. So if I was to bring this guy here and show you him. So this is Optimus Prime. And my favourite cartoon growing up was Transformers. And they came out in 1984.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking. I was like, I think it's a bit early
It's
for
a bit
Transformers.
early. So 1984 was when I got Optimus Prime. So it is not Transformers Optimus Prime. Okay. So if I show you this adorable teddy bear. Absolute
cute.
sweetheart. This adorable teddy bear, trying to do the splits, is Tinker the teddy bear. And he's gorgeous, and he spent many, many nights cuddled up in bed, but not with me. Because this is not my teddy
Scandalous.
bear. This is Alan's teddy bear. And there is Alan proving that Alan is Tinker the teddy bear's owner.
Oh.
There we go. So the right answer this week was Prickles the Hedgehog. And Prickles was a hand puppet.
Oh.
And he was given to me in Christmas 1981 by Father Christmas. And we have a picture. Do we have a picture
Yeah,
somewhere?
it's in the tray there.
Thank you. So this is the proof. Here we go. And that there is a little boy very happy with Prickles in his hand. This one. Very, very cute. And Prickles can't be here today.
Oh.
Which is very sad because in 1982, early 1982, Prickles got left on a train.
So it wasn't, it's not for very long.
So not for very long
Oh
at all.
my-
He was left on a train, the poor lad. We contacted the train company and they couldn't find him, and I never saw him again.
Well done. Today.
So if anybody out there has seen a gorgeous little hedgehog, please do let me know. And if you're out there, come home, Prickles. I miss you. I miss you. Okay, so who was the lucky winner? Let's take a look. It is Janice Kirby. Congratulations, Janice. You are the winner of, was it £200 worth of goodies?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, all right. Congratulations. And we will have another Win It Weekly next week, won't we? And I think, whose question is it? Natalie's question
wow.
next week, so we'll see. Have a lovely day. Great show.
You
See you
too.
later.
See you in a bit. Thank you. So let's now go on to our spin the wheel.
Everything seems very quiet all of a sudden.
I think we're all a bit sad.
He was shouting, wasn't he? So we're all like,
I think we're all a bit sad about Prickles the Hedgehog. I think we need to find him.
Yeah.
So we are going to spin the wheel. So tomorrow is Guinness World Records Day. We would like to know if you would hold a world record in crafting, what would it be? Okay, so if you could hold or would hold a world record in crafting, what would it be? So let's spin the wheel and see what the prize is first of all. That concept card kit. Yeah. Perfect. You okay?
Yeah, I was just trying to put my lid back on my construction glue and I was a little heavy-handed.
It's all going a bit wrong. So the winner will get a concept card kit of their choice. So, Kat, what do you think your world record in crafting would be? Let's get the
It
iPad.
would be how many the most times you could lose something that you've literally just put down in a day.
I feel like we all do that though, don't we?
I know, but I'm an expert at it without even trying.
Yeah, but I think things get stuck under different places, don't they? Like
Yeah.
I can never find my red liner tape because it's always stuck to the underside of some cardstock. What have we got on here? Florence has said the biggest hunky dory stash.
Oh, I bet there's a few competitors
I was
for
just
that
about
one.
to say that, including all of us. Linda, the most sparkle diamonds. Caroline, the amount of foam pads and adhesive tape used. I think that is one as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would not even like to estimate how many foam pads we get through.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have the amount of construction glue I use in a year as well.
Yes.
That's got to be up there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sharon says, making a mess with my mat and layering. Yeah, how many cards you could make in an hour? That would be a good one. So the other week you were on Hobby Maker.
Yes.
How many cards did you make in your 1 hour show?
Well, it was under 1 hour because we had about a 10-minute introduction, and we did 18. They were quick cards, but that's what I wanted to show you,
Yeah,
to prove
but that
that
was
they were
also
quick
start
cards.
to finish as well,
Yes.
wasn't it? There wasn't
Yeah.
any prep work. Yeah.
No.
Definitely another one. Just having a look. I don't know what mine would be. I mean, I'm always like more is more. Probably how much I can get on a single 8x8 card, probably.
I mean, that Advent train deserves a world record in itself just for thinking outside the box in us. It was just incredible. So
Yeah.
there's got to be something linked with that.
Yeah, I think probably, okay, coming up with the
Craziest idea.
craziest ideas. Yeah. On more than one occasion, Anne did say to me, so how big is it going to be? Because it had to be photographed for the magazine. Yeah, so if you could hold a world record in crafting, what would it be? Have we got a winner, Jess?
We do on YouTube.
Okay.
Let me just find it. Sally Edwards.
Sally Edwards,
Yeah, and she's put the most purple craft items.
the most purple craft items. See, that is a record that everyone would want to hold, isn't it?
Yeah.
So well done. If you just contact us and let us know which concept card kit you would like. And also, was it Janice that won the £200? Well done to Janice as well for winning all of those products Dan announced earlier. So next up then on the TV schedule, Pauline will be over at Hobby Maker this Sunday. Join her at 1 p.m. with our sticker balls, 3 p.m. with Here's to Him collection, 6 p.m. with Moonstone dies, and 8 p.m. with our Perfect Days collection, which we've seen here today as well. So join Pauline for her 4 shows on Sunday. Next up here on Hunky Dory TV, we're back on Monday morning with some more Black Friday deals. And it says here, can you hear faint sleigh bells? What could that mean? We can. So join myself and Nat from 10 a.m. on Monday. So thank you for watching, and we hope you all have a lovely weekend.